What would happen if every single human on Earth vanished in an instant? Poof, gone. Let's explore this thought experiment together. Just 1 hour after we disappear, the world would start to change. Lights would flicker and die out. Why? Most power plants, especially fossil fuel and nuclear ones, need constant human supervision. Without us, they'd automatically shut down. The world would plunge into a darkness it hasn't known for centuries, lit only by the moon, the stars, and countless uncontrolled fires from abandoned homes and industries. The silence would be deafening, broken only by the sounds of nature and the eerie hum of failing machinery. Fast forward 1 week. The world's pets and livestock would face a grim new reality. Millions of dogs, cats, and other domestic animals, once our companions, would be trapped in homes, struggling to survive. Those that escape would face a brutal world they're ill-equipped for. Small, resourceful breeds might adapt, but many larger, specialized dogs would struggle against wild predators. Farm animals would break free from their enclosures, becoming easy prey for newly emboldened wolves, bears, and big cats. Zoos would turn into tragic arenas. With no one to feed them or maintain their habitats, animals would either starve or break free, leading to chaotic clashes as zebras wander through suburban streets and lions reclaim territories they have once roamed in ages. A year passes, nature begins its relentless reclamation. Green shoots would push through cracks in our concrete jungles, weeds, then wildflowers, then saplings would transform sidewalks and highways into green corridors. Vines would snake their way up skyscrapers, and moss would blanket our abandoned cars. Without our constant maintenance, cities would start to look like overgrown gardens. Rivers, no longer constrained by dams that are now failing, would start to return to their natural courses, flooding low-lying urban areas and reshaping the landscape. Animals would venture deeper into our former strongholds, with deer grazing in Times Square and monkeys exploring the ruins of Delhi. Now, let's jump a century into the future. 100 years without us, our grandest creations would start to crumble. Steel, the backbone of our civilization, would rust and weaken. Bridges like the Golden Gate would sag and eventually collapse into the water below. Iconic skyscrapers would shed their glass facades, their steel skeletons exposed to the elements before they too begin to fall. The night sky would offer a spectacular, if lonely, show. Thousands of our satellites, their orbits finally decaying, would streak through the atmosphere like a meteor shower of our own making, a final fiery farewell from the space age. 10,000 years later, what's left of us, most of our cities would be gone, buried under soil and forest, reduced to a geological layer in the Earth's crust. But some things would endure. Structures built of solid stone, like the Great Pyramids or Mount Rushmore, could still be recognizable, silent monuments to a long-lost species. But our most lasting legacy might be less glamorous. Plastic bottles and stainless steel cookware could survive for hundreds of thousands of years, scattered across the globe, and deep underground, our radioactive waste would remain dangerously potent. A final, invisible warning from a civilization that mastered the atom but couldn't outlast time itself. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? The planet would heal and move on, with our story told only by the faintest of whispers left behind. Thanks for watching and pondering this incredible scenario with me. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mind-bending what-ifs. See you in the next one.